Good morning, coaches. It's nice to see everybody. I don't see anybody. You guys all see me. I'm pre-recording this so that I'm taking a day off. Can you believe it? So Kevin is sharing this interview, and I'm very, very excited to bring on this coach with this topic today, September 7th. You guys, she's been coaching 4 years, a little over 4 years. She is currently a 9-star diamond coach, but keep an eye on her in the next 2 weeks. I think Darren is going to announce something very, very, very big, jumping from 9 to 15 stars. So we are really excited for our next speaker. She's also been an elite coach twice. And she ended the year of 2019 in the top 100. So congratulations for that. She's a Success Club all-star legend, and you're a legend when you have achieved Success Club over 24 months in a row. She is from Northern California. Please welcome Amanda Heydenreich. Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
We did it. We did it.
We did it. Thank you for that awesome intro. I'm so excited to be here. This is honestly like a vision board thing. This has been on my vision board for like 2 years now. So yay.
I love it when people say that, because when it finally comes to fruition, like, this is the right time, right topic, right coach. I'm so excited to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing all the hard work. I am going to step aside and let you share with everyone what brought you to Beachbody about 4 years ago.
All right. Thank you. Hello, everyone. So my name is Amanda Heydenreich. I am married to my husband, Zeke. We have a 1-year-old son, Griffin, and I was actually born and raised in St. Paul, Minnesota, and 2 years ago moved out to Northern California for my husband to pursue one of his dream jobs. So like Sandy said, I've been a coach for a little over 4 years now, but rewinding back to 4 years, I was working a corporate job at General Mills. It was my dream job to work at General Mills headquarters. I was on the marketing team. I was actually just getting ready to go back to school for my MBA. My plan really was to move up the corporate ladder. Always just had like big dreams and big goals of living this corporate dream. So landing my job at General Mills was awesome. Getting ready to go back to grad school. And honestly, maybe a lot of you can relate to my story, but I have tried a lot of different things in the past. I have worked with personal trainers at the gym. I've done my own thing at the gym. I've done different weight loss programs, and getting the results for me was never the issue. I would always go all in with these programs and get awesome results and feel great, but then I would just revert back to my old ways. And, after discovering Beachbody, I realized that the missing piece for me was accountability. So I would go all in, get these great results, revert back to my old ways, and then I'd be like, well, I have to start over again. Then I'd try something new. And so my now coach, Amy, I was actually just watching her show up every day on social media. We had a mutual friend, and I was just watching her show up, press play on these workouts, and get these awesome results from home. She was busy as well. I feel like we all have our busy. But she reached out and just asked if I wanted to do a program with her. And I was like, no, thanks. I'm already at the gym doing my own thing. I'm busy. What I'm doing is working. Thanks for the offer. But I kept following along, kept cheering her on, kept seeing her results. And she invited me a few more times. And after a few more no's, I was like, do you know what? What the heck? Why not just try it? What's one more thing? Like, this could be the thing that I actually stick to, and the thing that actually gives me these awesome results that I can actually, sustain and maintain. So I finally said yes. She got me started with 21 Day Fix Extreme DVDs. I went all in, got plugged into her accountability group, which was, again, that missing piece for me that I didn't know at the time. But I showed up every day. I posted my sweaty selfie. She was cheering me on. Other people in the boot camps were cheering me on. I was cheering other ladies on, and I got an incredible transformation after those 21 days. I was also taking my accountability a layer deeper, and I was posting on my personal Facebook page and my personal Instagram just as a way for me to have that extra accountability. When I signed up as a coach 4 years ago, I signed up strictly for the discount. I loved Shakeology. I wanted to save the 25%. It was never, in the plans to build this business. And so, showing up for myself, posting these sweaty selfies in the boot camp, but then also for my friends and family on social media. And after the 21 days, I posted my transformation photo. And I had a lot of friends and family just reach out and say, like, first off, congrats on your hard work. Like, it was really fun to watch you show up over these past 21 days, but also, what the heck? Like, how did you get those results? And so my coaching journey really kind of started to unintentionally unfold. Again, like, I was getting these awesome results and feeling awesome. I've done that before though. So for me, the big thing was going to be, could I stick to this? Could I do another program? Could I do another round? Could I actually maintain these results? So I actually invited a few of my girlfriends to do a round of the 21-day Fix Extreme with me, got them set up with the challenge pack. And that right there is how my business actually got started. But I was busy. Again, I was commuting. I was getting ready to go back to grad school. I was in a long distance relationship. So the coaching side of things really just kind of fell into my lap per se, because I actually found something that was working for me and something that I was excited about, and I wanted to share it with other people. My goal was to move up at General Mills. It was to, maybe get into a upper management role, whether that be a VP or a director. I had no idea really, but I'm a dreamer. I am a big goal getter. And so I had these big goals and dreams with my corporate job. And then I kind of added in coaching unintentionally, but I really found that coaching was that spark for me that really excited me. I got up early, I stayed up late, and I really actually started to see firsthand that I could have control of how far I took this business. With corporate, you can only go so far. Your promotions are really up to the upper management to decide. Whereas with coaching, the sky's the limit. Like, I learned early on that I could build this into however big or how small I wanted it to be. And it was just really kind of that missing piece for me.
I took all these notes while you were talking because I was thinking how funny it is when people say that's not for me until it is for them. It's like you can just put it off so much, but you still are watching people on their journey just going, that's interesting. The other thing that I wrote down is the word transformation. So we do not know how much that weighs until you experience your own transformation. You know what I mean? It's like Carl has said it for 20 years that it starts with that before and after transformation, that is the proof of the hard work. And you can't tell people like this is going to work. They have to experience a transformation. It's like they're looking for the secret. The secret is out. Get the transformation and you're a changed person. Anyway, just while you were talking, I was just thinking how much that weighs on you as a coach to help people get their transformations. Anyway, I will get out of the way because you are talking about a topic that is very dear to your heart. So why don't you share why this topic, why now, and you can go right into it.
Right, thank you. I am speaking on this topic because it honestly is the total solution that was the game changer for me when I started and is still helping me, continue on with seeing results and feel as awesome as I feel now. 4 years ago, I was a huge skeptic of at-home workouts. I didn't think that they would work for me. I didn't think that I had time for it or that I would benefit from it. And now here I am 4 years later, still doing these workouts, still being a part of these accountability groups, running accountability groups for my clients. So it really was that total like convenient workouts that we could do from anywhere. When I was that busy corporate girl, I was getting up at 4:30 in the morning to get my workout in. It was the easy to follow meal plans that actually allowed me to really stick to something for, this whole time I've been doing it. And then really that accountability aspect. And as a coach now, when I run my boot camps and I, bring on new clients, it's really that accountability that I hit home. The whole solution is necessary and needed. I fully believe in the whole system, but it's really that accountability that has kept me going for these past 4 years. And I have to assume that my clients that are getting signed up with me are similar to me and also are looking for that accountability aspect. When it comes to getting results, I'm the coach that really firmly believes in going all in. And I know that this term can get kind of thrown around, but for me, going all in is really dialing in and following these programs the way that they were designed to be followed. There's a calendar, there's a meal plan, whether you're following the containers or the 2B mindset. whatever you're following, there is a system in place, and you will get the best results when you go all in and you follow it to a T. So for me, I challenge all of my clients to really go all in on their first program for many different reasons. The first one is really for them to commit to something and honor those commitments. Prove to themselves that they are in control. They are able to commit to something like MBF 21 days and really just prove to themselves that they are able to do this. Really prove to themselves that they're in control of their vices. Their vices aren't in control of them. So do I think it's, sustainable to cut out all sweets and treats and everything for the rest of life? No, but I do think that there's really something to say about diving in head first, 110% into these programs to, again, show yourself that you can make that commitment and honor those commitments. And then there's really something too that goes with completing something that you set out to do. Printing off that calendar, checking off each day and finishing those 21 days and knowing that you went all in. You committed to it. You showed up in the boot camps and you did the best that you could and you got incredible results based on the effort that you put out there. Another thing too is just like that confidence and willpower that is created, again, when we set out to complete something that maybe we don't think that we can do. I know a lot of my clients come into this skeptical, just like I was, and it's just really great for me as a coach to be able to really go through this with them and firsthand show them that they are able to get incredible results with these programs if they put in the work and stick to it. The next thing is really inviting people to go on this journey with us. So I always say, people don't sign up with me because I post workout clips on Instagram. People don't sign up with me because they see me, showing up and because I'm a coach. Yes, I am a Beachbody coach, but there are hundreds of thousands of Beachbody coaches to choose from. The big part that I really try to hit home is being relatable. I always say that Beachbody really goes through the seasons of life with you, and that's kind of the beauty of it. When I started Beachbody, I was working 40 plus hours a week at my corporate job. I was going to grad school. I was, commuting every day. I was in a long distance relationship and these programs were working for me. Then I got engaged and started planning a wedding and these programs were working for me. Then we, got married, moved across the country from family, bought our first house, still doing these workouts, following these meal plans, using the products and posting in my accountability groups. And then, more recently, going through my pregnancy journey with these programs and sharing that on social media, allowing people to relate and connect to what season of life I'm in. And then more recently, first time mama and still doing these workouts, still following the meal plans. And you know what? It looks different for every season, but the beauty of these programs are they work for us no matter what season of life we're in. And by me showing up every day, and yes, sharing workout clips is important to me because it goes to show people that they can do this. If I can do it, they can do it. But it's more than that. It's sharing our life and our journey and, showing people that no matter what season of life I'm in or you're in, it's possible. And so for me, just really, again, being relatable and inviting people to do this with us. I always say to myself, the answer is always no if I don't ask. So if I'm, making these awesome connections with people on social media, it's not my job to decide if this opportunity is for someone. It's my job as a coach to present this opportunity to as many people as I possibly can. And it's up to them to decide if this is for them or not. And then really the last thing that I want to touch on is getting our clients results. I firsthand have had incredible results from these programs. I have done more programs than I can count from start to finish. And it's just so fun to see Beachbody is constantly coming out with new programs, which is so fun to keep switching things up. But I want to give my clients, again, that same great experience that I had. And for me, that is really getting them started with that total solution and getting them plugged into that group where I'm cheering them on, other ladies are cheering them on, and we're kind of all doing this together. This isn't, a quick fix. This is a long-term thing. And I'm proof of that, 4 years later, still doing these programs and these workouts and these meal plans and, feeling better than ever because of them. And I want to share that with other people. The motivation to get started and the hype to get started is usually on our clients, but I want to be the coach that is there for my clients when that hype wears off. The first 21-day program, it's exciting. It's new. We're all excited to dive in and try something new. So getting started for me wasn't really the hard part. And for a lot of people, I feel like getting started, the excitement is just there, but it's more like being a coach that's going to be that hype when that initial hype wears off. So just again, being that coach that's always trying new things and being that cheerleader for our clients from the beginning to a year later, 2 years later, 4 years later, however long. But another thing that's really been working well for me in this year is chat pods for my accountability groups. And, being a coach for 4 years, I've tried a lot of different things and I'm constantly looking for new ways to switch things up. And I want my groups to bring me joy, just like I want my groups to bring joy to my clients who are getting started on their journey with me. And so chat pods have been a huge game changer. I usually try to pair up people anywhere between 15 to 30 people per chat pod. And it can be brand new clients that just got started this month, or it can be clients of mine that I've been working with for 2, 3, 4 years now. But really just getting them in these chat pods for, again, that great accountability experience. And to take it a level deeper, I've actually started partnering ladies up. So every Sunday or every other Sunday, I go through and I partner up ladies at random. And I announce who their partner is going to be for the week. And again, it's just that extra layer of accountability. They aren't only working out and showing up for themselves, but they have to tag their partner as well. And they have to show up for their partner. So it's I know if it were me, I'm not going to let my partner down. So it's kind of, again, it's just all about that accountability with me. And the more layers of accountability that I can add in for myself and my clients, the better. So with these chat pods, we're really just checking in every day with the water that we're drinking, our sweaty selfies, wins for the day, the meals that we're eating. If we're struggling to get up, we post in that chat pod and we're all like, hey girl, get up. You can do this. We're here for you. So it's really just creating that hype and excitement and accountability that all of us are wanting and needing. And I signed up as a coach strictly for the discount in the beginning. So a lot of the people that sign up with me sign up strictly for the discount on their performance line or their Shakeology or whatever products they're using. I had an incredible experience. I got an awesome transformation. These programs have changed my life. So I wanted to start sharing this opportunity with other people. I truly feel it is my duty. It is selfish for me to not share this opportunity with other people. Something that's changed my life, it can possibly change other people's.
So I want to ask you, what made you finally sign up with your coach, Amy?
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people can relate, but I was kind of like the creeper. I was watching her show up every day and post her sweaty selfies and post, these containers that she was eating out of. And really, what I was doing wasn't actually working because I was going on this vicious cycle of doing something, getting results, reverting back to my old ways, trying something new, and just kind of kept bouncing back and forth. And honestly, it was just kind of why not? She invited me multiple times. I said no multiple times. And it was kind of that last invite. She's like, you keep watching me. Why don't you just do a program with me? And I'm like, do you know what? Why not? What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst or what's the best? So I think for me, it was just kind of I've tried different things in the past and what's one more thing? This could be the thing that changes it for me. And it was.
You know what I love that you said is that coach is there even when the hype wears out. So it's Amy was just doing her business. She was just coaching, and the time was right for you when it finally was yeah, I could do this. But it's if she was just waiting for that hype, and you didn't sign up, she would be let down. But she was the coach throughout. So I love what you said about that. Okay, now, you've been coaching about 4 years, right? And it's allowed you to be someone that you're proud of. Can you share with everyone what the last 4 years have been like for you?
Yes. So Beachbody has changed my life in more ways than I can count. But for me, I think the biggest thing that Beachbody has helped me with and has just really transformed my life in is, first off, just for me, myself, like, getting in the best shape of my life and sticking with something for 4 years and just like feeling awesome. But the bigger thing is allowing me to build a business doing something that I love, something that I'm excited about every day, that I'm passionate about, that fuels me every single day. So I'm building this business. I'm getting to cheer other ladies on and help other ladies build businesses. I'm getting to provide financially for my family, which is really huge and important for me. But the most important thing that Beachbody has done for me has allowed me to stay home with my son, Griffin. I never wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. It was never in the plans for me. I just didn't think that that would really interest me. And again, like, my plan was the corporate world, like to move up the corporate ladder. So to, want to stay home with children one day just never really crossed my mind until I started seeing other Beachbody coaches do it. I started, watching some other coaches like in my upline leave their full-time jobs to pursue coaching full-time. And that kind of like lit a little light bulb in me, like, okay, if they can do it, why can't I do it? Then I started seeing, some of those same coaches and other coaches get to leave their job to go home to build this business, but also get to be home with their kids. And I'm the type of person where I get really motivated by other people's success. I don't look at it like, oh, good for her. I look at it like, why not me? If they can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. And so Beachbody has just really allowed me to come into my own and really find like that joy and that fire and that passion in something that I really love. And, in turn, building this incredible team and meeting these incredible women and, getting in the best shape of my life and doing all these things while I get to be home with my son, Griffin, and just constantly dreaming bigger. I believe that with Beachbody, the sky is the limit. I am a goal getter. I'm a big dreamer, and Beachbody has really allowed me to make a lot of those dreams and goals a reality. And if they haven't happened yet, I know that I can make them happen.
You know what I love is how we started this off. You were saying that you were a skeptic of at-home fitness programs, and now not only are you an advocate of them, but your energy and your enthusiasm to help people get results just is pouring out of you. And so when you think about all the people that are skeptics, that just poo-poo it, and sometimes it makes coaches feel really crummy that, there's haters out there, but really they're just waiting for that moment where they take the leap and then they get a transformation and they become enthusiastic like you are and an advocate. So I love that. I love your story.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you know what? I'll keep you on the line because I'll do my affirmation with you on because it's from you. So I actually have a box of affirmations, but what you said really resonated with me. And it says, the answer is always no if you don't ask, right? So that's from Amanda Heydenreich. Yay! Your own affirmation. Thank you so much for pre-recording this. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and it's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you so much.